I've told you, it's not gonna work, boy. Me and you can't possibly ever work.
You see this conversation, eh? It went up and down and up and down and up and down. They started with quarrel, then the next thing they're playing, and the next thing they're talking about how they can't possibly ever work. That's Nengi telling us that we can't possibly ever work. And I'm like, what is the color of people's problem? But let me just explain how everything started from the beginning and how they got to this point. Before I go any further, I want to welcome you guys to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe and turn on your post notifications. Just hit the bell by your right so that you don't miss out on any upload. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. This video shout out goes to Mustafa Kayode and Ojo Peter. 2 wraps of shawarma for you guys and a bottle of wine. Thanks for supporting. So how did this whole thing start? Nengi went into the rooms, called Ozo to come to the garden so that they can have a conversation. So after calling him, apparently he wanted to like maybe dress up, then wash his face before coming out. She now left him there and went to the garden to wait for him. So when he came out, he started by querying her for leaving him inside the room when she said, oh, let's have a conversation. Then she now went out without him.
Mr. Kotzi, you were wasting time, so I decided to come out. I had to wash my face. Oh, so I was supposed to be standing there waiting for you to finish everything.
Nengi was now saying that I don't understand why it's a problem. The distance from garden to inside the house, from inside the house to garden, it's not that serious. Like, it's not that far for you to now be complaining that, oh, maybe I didn't wait for you inside the house. That you were doing something, then there's no way I'll just stand there and be waiting for you like that. Also was now saying that if I was the one, I'm going to wait for you.
Because Nick, if the shoe was on the other foot, what do you think I'll be doing?
You wait, but bro, I'm tired. It's late.
He was now still complaining about the whole thing. She now said something. She now made a statement like, are we joined together? Are we twins?
Do I have to wait for you? Do we have to work together at the same time? Are we joined together? Are we joined twins?
Now that you have come outside and you have met me here, did you die? Also now took offense with that one. He was now saying that, you know, like we have always said that we should not be disrespectful to each other, and that he was not implying that she constantly disrespects him and stuff. She was not saying I don't constantly disrespect you, that this is just what it is and stuff.
I'm going to be totally open and honest with you, but I told you, Nengi, do not continuously disrespect or take
and I
things
do
for
not
granted.
continuously disrespect you.
So now, why was she calling him for the conversation, or what conversation did she want to have with him? She was mad at the fact that Ozo scolded her, supposedly scolded her in front of Neo. So what was the scolding now? That he said, leave me when she was talking to him and Neo was there.
You were the one that I said, oh, we're going to be in the finale together. And the way you shunned me in front of Neo, like, Nengi, leave me alone. Why did you do that?
That's why she went to call him out for them to have that conversation. That why would he talk to her like that in front of Neo? Why would he embarrass her like that? Ozo's explanation on that one, I didn't really get, because you know sometimes Ozo can beat around the bush when he's giving his own explanation. So he didn't really land. So at some point he gave an explanation that Sunday is something that he doesn't want to like keep beating himself about. He doesn't want to start thinking about it. So Nengi was like, how does me telling you that we are going to be in the finale together affect how Sunday is going to be, or how does it make you to start thinking about Sunday? He was now still trying to explain himself, like based on what got him angry. He also said that when they were having a conversation and he said he wanted to see Nengi outside, Nengi now said to Neo that we're outside, more like you can come and join us. Then also on the other hand now took the talk personal, like, oh, I told you that let's go outside, it's for us to have a conversation, not for you to invite Neo.
For me, it was a build up because I told you, Nengi, let's go outside to chill. You're like, oh, okay, Neo, we're outside.
That, you know, normally if I wanted Neo to join the conversation, I would have told him, oh gee, come out to let's talk and stuff. So it's kind of like a build up of like different things, and I made him to react that way based on what he is saying. That's his own explanation. I try to see if I can gather facts and figures and things from all the things that he said to make a point. Then after a series of back and forth, Nengi was now saying that this conversation safe is looking like, you know, get ahead, it's not heading anywhere, and there's no issue here. That he wants her to leave him alone, that she's going to leave him alone, that it's not hard. In fact, that this friendship is becoming stressful for herself, that she's just going to leave him alone. That if that's what he wants, that's what he wants.
At this point, I'm not, like, I don't even know if I want to be friends with you anymore, because it's getting stressful.
He was now saying that she knows that that's not what he wants. Like, if he wanted that, he would have not come out to have a conversation with her. She was not like, But that's what you said now. I'll leave you now. It's not hard. And I'm like, are you sure it's not hard? You that they ignored for one day and then it was all hell broke loose and then it was back and forth and then talking to Big Brother and talking to him and you guys had literally had to settle for how many minutes and you're saying that it's not hard. Okay, it's alright. This is just her telling him. Then they now graduated from that to more talks. She now said that in fact she wants friends that when she tells them that they'll be together in the finale, they'll say amen. She now stood up and wanted to walk out. Also now followed her. I was like, Nengi, stop now, stop now. She was not standing there, like just for me. He was not saying stop now. You know that, I want that. I want to be in the finale by all means and stuff. She was not standing there. Then she now went back to sit down. I'm like, hey, this guy Shakara, don't be smart, He now had to even tell her that why are we acting Nigerian movie because it was an actual Nigerian movie that they were acting. Like, he was very, very dramatic about the whole situation. So when he now said that, she did not hold herself again. She was not smiling. She wanted to even use her head to cover her face while she was smiling, but she was not smiling. Also was now apologizing that, like I would not like to embarrass you in front of anybody, that he's sorry that he did that. She just apologized, Sha. Then they now moved past that stage. So they just kept going back and forth with the whole begging. Then she should now stand up, she will now go beg her, she will now come back. He now said that he knows that she's enjoying all these things that she's doing. She was just there trying to smile and everything. Then at some point she now said that she doesn't blame him that he embarrassed her in front of me. That it's still finished, that's discussing it. That if it was week one, that time when he sees that week one, that anytime he sees that his body will be doing him gish gish, that his body will be doing him like that.
Your body will be shaking. When you see me come.
I got you looking at me,
That when she's passing, that to be doing him as if Tiwa Savage just walked in, that he used to see her as one celebrity. And I'm like, hey God. Also, I was now saying that Zila, that it was her that in week 3 that she was the one that was always having eye contact with him and stuff in week 3. I was like, hey, it's a lie. I don't even know how they now even got to this point where she was now saying that you know that both of us cannot even be. Okay, he was actually telling her something about being bipolar. Then he now said that it's now that he believes what she was saying about them not being able to work out outside, that it's going to be difficult for them outside. She was not like, of course, that we can't possibly work out.
Me and you can't possibly ever work.
That is too cool for her and everything. Then she now turned the tables and was like, in fact, that he's the one that is even bipolar. That how will he do what he did to her earlier today? That she was just telling him something and the next thing he just switched up and said she should leave him alone. So they just continue. Kayode even got tired and took us away from there. Thank God, praise God, because the talk was even getting too long. Then Neo and V, they had their own issue. In fact, this is now big. They started off this season in a way that seemed like they were leading us to ultimate love, and finally they've gotten us to that point where it's actually ultimate love. Imagine if these 4 people are now in the finals. That means it's only Lekon that'll be on his own. This one's been ultimate love all over the house. So Neo and Visha, they were having their own issues. V was angry with Neo that he did not come to check up on her based on she was having period pains, and he didn't check up on her. So I don't even know the story behind. I shall know that Trikiti came to question Neo for what he did, that she's angry and everything, that what has he done. He was now explaining to Trikiti, Nengi and also the matter that based on, like, he didn't even know that was what was happening and stuff. Then he later went to meet V, and V was now saying that when it was time to check up on me, he didn't come check up on me, so he should go back to where he's coming from.
You don't have to sit next to me. When you were supposed to check on me, you didn't. So go and do what you were doing before.
So they just had a little bit of back and forth about the whole matter. I don't think they used to take some time before they settle, because V would just tell him, just go back. I'm not ready to talk to you right now. Maybe later. So that's it for what happened last night. I was just awake last night and I saw these people doing drama. I'm like, what is happening here? And I just said, let me come and give you guys updates. So if you're still here to this point, please give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching, and bye. Love you.